Hi, welcome back to another edition of Max and Nikki 1000th Time Reactions,
where we react to a song after listening to it for our 1000th time.
We release 3 videos a day,
Every day.
so make sure to hit that subscribe button
And turn on post notifications.
so you don't miss out on all this great content of ours.
That's right.
So what are you going to listen to right now, Max?
We're going to listen to Tell Me Something Good by Rufus and Chaka Khan.
Now, we've listened to this song thousands of times, but for all intents and purposes, we're going to call it our 1000th time.
That's
If
right.
you're new to the channel, what we do here is we listen to the song all the way through without stopping, no pauses, and then we
talk about it afterwards and
We
react to it.
analyze and go into depth with it afterwards. So we don't, ruin the vision of the artist,
That's right.
They want you to listen to the whole
but
song through.
We'll all listen together, bop our heads together, sway together,
But before we do that,
and then
just-
react together afterwards.
Sure. But before we do that, just want to remind you all, as we usually do, that we have another YouTube channel called Max and Nikki, on which we perform oldies tunes, jazz standards, and originals in that vein.
That's right. And we got comedy videos on there as well. But for right now, let's take a listen to Tell Me Something Good by Rufus and Chaka Khan.
For our 1000th time.
Here we go.
You ain't got no kind of feeling inside. I got something that'll sure enough set your stuff on fire. You refuse to put anything before your pride. Yeah. What I got will knock all your pride aside.
Tell me something good.
Tell me that you love me, yeah.
Tell me something good.
Tell me that you like it, yeah. Got no time is what you're known to say. I make you wish there was 48 hours to each day. Your problem is you ain't been loved like you should. But what I got to give will sure enough do you good.
Tell me something good.
Tell me that you love me, yeah.
Tell me something good.
Tell me that you like it, yeah. You ain't got no kind of feeling inside.
Man, what a grooving number
That's just
there.
a good old song, man.
Sure.
That is just
if
a
you
good
don't
old
know
song.
it, Stevie Wonder
Stevie
actually
Wonder
wrote that
wrote
song.
it, of course.
And it sounds like a classic Stevie
sounds
Wonder
like a
song,
classic
you know?
Stevie Wonder song. I mean, this was a big hit for Rufus and Shaka Khan.
Sure. And man, Shaka Khan is really wailing on her vocals at the end there. You know,
Right.
you really get a sense of how good of a singer she was, you know?
She was great.
And she had she had longevity in her career, you know. In the 80s, she had, you know, I Feel For You and Ain't Nobody, you know.
Ain't nobody. No.
Yeah. Love Me Bet. Yeah. And
That's how it goes, right?
yeah, I think so. I mean, I think those are the lyrics. Anyway, but
Something like that. I get it.
this song is just full of such cool production stuff. First of all, you got the wah-wah pedal on that rhythm guitar
Right.
there, which is really giving it that funky sound.
Yeah, this is so very 70s.
70s,
this
very
song.
70s. But then you also got, at a point, you got like a voice box going on.
You got the talk box. Which is interesting. Seemed to be a very. I mean, people were Peter Frampton was using it a lot in the 70s as
Sure,
well. But at one point, it's kind of doing a talking thing, giving that sound effect. But at another point, it starts doing it as a more of a
like an effect.
like
just
as a rhythmic thing.
yeah, like
in the right ear, you start hearing the
sound
talk
effect,
box.
yeah.
Well, no, not as a. At first, it's doing it as more of a sound effect. Then it's doing it more as though it were like a percussion instrument. Giving it a rhythmic thing.
And you know what's also interesting is, I don't know if it was the guitar or the bass, but it seemed to like do this thing where it would start over here and it would pan over to the other side. It would like work it. It was kind of like work its way over there.
Oh, I always thought that was the bass that was.
That's
doing
what I
it.
thought it was. It was the bass.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said guitar.
I thought it was the bass, maybe the guitar.
Yeah, I know. The bass is moving around.
It was moving
That was
around.
kind of interesting.
Sure.
That was an interesting choice.
But also, you got these really cool guitars, like, like on the
Right, well, the
Tell me
first one is-
something good.
Yeah, the fills are so expertly placed, and they're not doing too much. They're just doing just the right amount and what is needed, and that it makes it seem real pro to me. They know pros know how to use restraint.
So I know that Stevie Wonder wrote this song, but did he produce it as well?
Let's take a look. He did not.
He did not.
Bob Monaco and Rufus also.
Rufus, if you're not familiar, is the name of the group.
That's right. Nobody.
It was actually initially just they were just initially called Rufus, and then they became Rufus and then it was called Rufus and Shaka Khan, and then of course Shaka Khan had her own solo career.
Right.
But
looks like Ivan Neville actually. Who's the son of Aaron Neville was in part of the group actually.
oh
at one
really?
point.
Okay, how
Yeah,
about that?
interesting,
Everybody, the Neville brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this song is just it's another nostalgic song for us. We listened to it a lot when we were in high school. And in fact, I remember this one day.
There was
it was the senior picnic,
Senior picnic, yeah.
but we were juniors at the time, but we were helping out with it, and we were on the lawn and we were playing like flat football or something, like maybe it was flag football. But I remember just hanging out, and this song they played this song.
I wasn't playing. I was. I think I was helping give like hamburgers out or something like that, and our friend Paige she was kind of in leadership roles and stuff, and she was handling the music, and I don't know if it was me or her that she was like, oh, let's play this or something like that. And I was like, you gotta, I think that's what happened. And we played it and it was just, everybody was into it.
I mean, tell me something
Everybody was
good.
into
It makes you feel good, And it was also the end of the school year, which is like,
Or maybe
time
somebody
where you're
else
getting-
played
you're
it
getting
and we
ready
were
for
all
this-
into it. No
getting
matter.
ready for the summer vacation.
right,
And this
it's-
is it's a kind of a perfect song for the beginning of the summer. In my head,
In my nostalgic idea of this song for me. Yeah.
Even though we're now in autumn, and boy, I went outside today and it was kind of cold. I couldn't believe it. It was like the first day it's been cold actually.
Yeah. But it does make me feel like this is a summer hit for me,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel good,
Yeah.
And it's got just everything's grooving in it, Everything's in the pocket. You know,
Everything has a pocket, and it's a real. I mean, it's tell me something good, and it's a feel good song.
it's a feel good song, but it's not like the most upbeat. It's more like a slow bop. You know, the tempo is really kind of dun 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 dun.
Right, boom, boom,
It's like there's a lot of cool syncopation in this thing, actually.
yeah,
You know?
it's just a great song.
Anyway, I think that'll do it for this reaction video. If you like what you heard and saw today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to find out about more.
Turn
Max and
on
Nicky-
post notifications.
Turn on post notifications.
I thought, yeah,
to find out about more Max and Nicky reaction videos.
yeah. Please keep tuning in.